Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. Today we're going to be taking a look at this awesome looking little device here. This is a modern take on a very, very cool and popular design. This is a diner jukebox radio, has FM radio, it's a Bluetooth speaker, and it looks really cool. So this is probably, something that you've seen before in one form or fashion, and I've seen like the original sort of table-mounted selectors for jukeboxes and diners and stuff that look like this, only bigger. And what a cool and amazing technology to mechanically and electrically control a jukebox from one of these tabletop devices. Now, obviously, this is just going to be a Bluetooth speaker, but it'll be cool anyway. So this is modeled after, kind of generically modeled after the Seeburg selector that would sit in a diner. Very, very cool. Incidentally, there are mods now where you can actually have those control MP3s and whatnot. That's really cool. Tecmo did a show about that. This is going to be a lot simpler. Oh, this is cool. Check it out. Oh, look at it. It's small. I wish it was bigger. I wish it was like full size. This thing is so cool. We'll take a look at that in a minute. See what else is in the box here. So I originally saw this out at CES. Oops, I just flung something into the sink. I originally saw this out at CES, and if you watched our CES shows, which I think are still on the channel, you can go back, you will be able to see that we saw the prototype for this at CES, and a lot of times they'll try out prototypes at CES, and then if you're lucky, they do, go into production. So this one did, and I'm glad it did because it's a really cool device. So we've got our little USB cable. We've got our product manual right here. It's kind of a lot of documentation for a simple device. There's the warranty and the manual. Usually they print these in multiple languages, but it looks cool. All right, here we go, guys. Here's the big reveal. This is going to be cool. Oh, look at that. I love it. That is so cool. It is so cool. Okay, so these aren't real buttons, unfortunately. They don't do anything. I do like the Crosley writing on there. Now, if you remember, years and years ago, Crosley did a full-size one of these that had a cassette player built in. Obviously, this one is too small to accept coins or anything of that nature. But up on top here, it does have a little selector, so you can change the pages. I was looking at these titles in the picture. We got a lot of Karsten Nelson and Johnny Jukebox. Obviously, these are phonies, but they give the effect, and it's kind of cool how you can change the page. I remember as a kid going to like 50s style diners. I thought these were actually, playing the music, and how that worked is still fascinating to me. Obviously, we have a mirror-like chrome finish right there. On the back is the speaker itself. It's even ported. Look at this. That's cool. And then on the side, we've got our on and off volume control, mode select, pair and scan is Bluetooth, and then the FM button. So it looks like the FM radio controls is just this scan button. So let me go ahead and get this connected and we'll test it out. So you do have to provide your own wall wart for this, but you can use the provided or any 5-volt USB power supply. This one will work with it. Comes to life. I love the sounds. I love audible feedback and something that lets you know that it's on, it's working, yada, yada, yada. So it looks like we're in a Bluetooth pairing mode. But before we do that, since we're over here, let's go to FM radio mode. Okay. We are on FM radio mode. And you just click this to advance to the next station. Pretty cool. 937-2471. Now this has a 5-watt speaker, and in terms of speakers, it's not too bad for a device like this. If you remember that Studebaker kind of retro 80s boombox with the VU looking meters, those speakers are only 5 watts each. So the sound output on this is actually pretty decent. Let's try again. Oh, we were defaulted back. I put it back to Bluetooth by accident.
So people say he's plummeting. Little Super Bowl with.
cool. Yeah, that's amazing. And up against a wall, that would, have some resonance qualities. It would be good. Okay, we're back in Bluetooth mode. Let's pair it, and I want to listen to some 50s music on this. By the way, too bad that it's not full size, because some of these the full size ones can actually be made to play coin op or free play, which is really, really cool. Obviously, when it's miniaturized like this, you can't. This is the control for that page turn, though, which is a cool feature. This does light up red when it's powered. But let's go ahead and listen to some Bluetooth. Okay, let's see. We're going to try and pair the device right now. I think this is it. Let's see if it comes up here. There it is. And we are ready to roll. All right, guys. Sounds awesome. Looks great. Beautiful. Super cool, you guys. The sound is amazing. The aesthetic can't be beat. Super, super cool. So it sounds great, you guys. And as far as the aesthetic, you can't beat it. Look at this thing. It is just so cool. Very 50s. I love it. So yeah, I think this thing is awesome, you guys. I mean, it's got amazing volume, good clear sound, good full range speaker. Really, really cool. I would highly, highly recommend that. I just flipped the mode switch again by accident. Yeah, super, super cool. At the end of the day, very highly recommended. A cool, cool device. Definitely a novelty, but also very functional as well. If you want to snag one of these, I'll put a link in the description below. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Happy record hunting, Bluetooth listening, whatever the case may be. We'll catch you next time.